Hello, everybody. It's me, Mastov. Hope you're having a fantastical day. I still don't have my fucking intro down. Probably because of my speech impediment. Okay, so, we're here with the new game. This is called, No Limits Pro Series Drag Racing. If you couldn't tell, it's a drag racing game that involves cars, and I gotta pick my home territory. I've played this game before in the past, and basically, the reason you pick your territory is because you'll have rivals. The South's rival is the North, West is East. You get it. And basically, you get extra money if you race someone from your rival area. So, I'm a Southern boy. Welcome to the South. We've given you one spin token. So, the spin token is pretty much like, it's kind of like the loot box in this game, I suppose. It's not necessary for the game, but it does help in some ways. Now it's time to buy a car. I'm giving you 25 grand to start, which is enough for a car and some mods. Visit the dealership. So obviously I do not have a car, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to already use my spin token because he gave me $500. Now, gold is useful for things that you will see later, but we gotta go to the dealership. Holy shit. Okay, everything broke for a second. So, since this is your first time at the dealership, we are only showing you the cars you have enough money to purchase. So, got here like a 69 Challenger. Not bad. Got a 5th gen Camaro. A Dodge Ram, I think that's the SRT. I don't remember the exact name. All I know is that it has a Hemi. Pretty cool car. I don't know what generation, but this is definitely a Mustang. I do not remember the chassis codes for the Mustang. Got right there, that's a split bumper, also known as 2nd gen Camaro. Probably my favorite. Nissan 350Z, no, 370. You can tell because of the tail lights and the headlights that it's a 370. A BMW M3, I do believe, should be an E90, or E90. M3 BMW. Ooh, Mazda RX-7. I might actually go with that, because it's really lightweight, so that means it's going to be really fast. But this is a RX-7. Got right here a Fox body Mustang. So like the 1980 models? No. It might be late 80s, early 90s. I don't know my Mustang super well. A Chevy S10. Or a GMC Sonoma, but judging by the front end, I think it's... No, they share the same body. Now, a lot of you guys might be wondering, why am I doing this? Well, it's because, I'm a car guy, and I really enjoy racing, and I've been watching this series of these guys building a drift car. This is drag racing, not drift racing, but I was like, you know what? This could be fun for the channel. I don't know how popular it's going to be. I don't know how many episodes I'm going to do of it, but I know I want to record it, so here we are. Toyota Corolla AE86. Gotta move my little circle down. Not a bad car. Ooh. This right here is a 4th gen F-body, I think was the chassis code, Camaro. They're not bad either. Back whenever I played a shit ton of, Gran Turismo 3, this was like my baby. It was like my best car. I think this is a Ford Explorer or Ford Expedition. I don't really know. I don't know why it's in the game, but it is. I think it's an early model RX-7. I don't really know. It might be an FB RX-7. I'm not sure. We got ourselves the 3rd gen Chevrolet Camaro, which is a pretty solid car. And then back to the 69 Challenger. So now we gotta choose a starting car. Now, usually in this game, I either go for the 2nd gen or 3rd gen Camaro, but I'm gonna do something a little bit different this time around, in going with the RX-7. It's time to race. Now, I have to get my license test, so it has some goals. You gotta learn how to drive a street car. I already know how to do that. Finish under 12.5 seconds, should be easy, and you gotta beat the opponent. Now then. Cool boys. You gotta warm up your tires so that way you have a lot of grip. You go forward to the cruise stage. The textures look different. They might have updated it since last time I played. Now then, you gotta... This might be a little bit hard. Considering the fact that my tablet's pretty big, but I think I'll be fine. Heck yeah. First try. You earned your street license. See, 11.517. So, not a bad time. Now, I have $5,500, so naturally, I'm gonna buy... I'm gonna buy some upgrades, but first, I want to see... Now, there are things that you can do in terms of all of this, but I probably won't be doing any of these to this car, because I don't think that this RX-7 looks good with any of that. But I will paint it. Now, these cost gold, and clearly up there in the corner by the green plus button, you will see I have no gold. But these do not. So you can paint it red, blue, green. I could go with the Kinji, and if you don't know what that is, it's... Nah, you don't know. Just know there's a guy from a racing game that had a green RX-7 with some cool paint on it, but clearly it's not, Yellow, silverish white. I think that's like light gray, dark gray, cool maroon red. That looks really good. I don't like yellow on any car. I'm not gonna paint it pink. Black RX-7. I might go with that. Oh, just straight fucking black. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna go... Oh, there's the white, but we're gonna go with black. I don't have the money for wheels. They're 100 gold a piece unless you have the stock ones, so that's what we're gonna go with. Install mod. So now, we've got our black, nice and tasty RX-7. Very proud. Alright, so... time to slap some upgrades on. So we've got engine, intake, / exhaust, force induction, tuning stuff, grip, and weight. First thing I usually go for is intake and exhaust, because whenever it comes to upgrades, the reason you would want an intake is because it allows more air into the engine, and more air equals bigger boom means more power. That's all you need to know from that. And they're pretty cheap. Like, you can get the best one for $3 grand, which gives you a fair amount of power. It doesn't look like a lot, but that's a fair amount. And we still have $2 grand left. Look, bam, blew literally all of our money. That's okay. Now, in the engine category, we've got the engine blocks, which add power, obviously, but they also add strength, which means it's less likely for your engine to explode. And you don't want it to blow up because it costs money to fix, and then you're just making less power. We got the headers. Each one kind of goes with an engine that came for it, obviously. And then your valve train, which is like stuff for the fuel injectors and stuff like that, and then your cams. I would totally go over all of this, but I'm kind of lazy and I just wanna race. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, I'm gonna do a quick race instead of a points event. I'm gonna race some Scott Jensen. For the winner gets $1 grand, $1,000. The loser gets $500. Pretty simple stuff. Loading. Got some awful silence. Ooh, racing another Mustang. I don't know what. That's like a 90s model Mustang. Pretty cool car. Not gonna lie. Alright, gonna stage up. Beep. So you can go over the light. You can go too far, and you can leave early, both of which I think typically result in you losing horribly. He got the jump on me, but I beat him. Sure did. Not by a lot. 11.048 to 11.73. Actually, I beat him by a lot. This is cool because it shows all these times. He out-60'd me, so... Which is pretty interesting because typically in drag racing, the first 60 feet, believe it or not, is all that matters. If a car gets you way out on the first 60 feet, you're probably not going to win. And if you do, then big impress. Now then, points races are like tournaments. You got your qualifying rounds, and then it leads on to... the actual race, and guys just kind of duke it out and see who wins, and you get a fair amount of money just by doing it. That guy already has a wheelie bar, which is actually pretty useful, because once you get a lot of power, your car will try to wheelie, and it's good to keep it from not doing that, because that means you will go faster. I don't know if I should be worried about this guy. We'll see. A big reason I like this game is because of the fact that the tuning, once I do get to that, is really realistic and really, like, inclusive. Now you're gonna see why the first 60 feet matter. Because if this was an 8th mile race, I would have gotten my ass whipped. But my car is pretty speedy, fast, zoom, zoom. So I caught up to him. I beat him by a lot, but he completely out-60-footed me. Not really, but it was because my reaction time was absolutely... Oh my god! Stupid fucking notifications from YouTube, but that's okay. It's because I was talking, so my reaction couldn't be very fast. Round 2. I'm number 1. Qualification time has to be faster than that, I guess? I don't really know. 11.092? Oh, no, that was the time that I got. Okay, so the cutoff is 11.939. So if you're not faster than that, then you get memed. Oh, hey, it's pretty much the same truck, but without a wheelie bar, and we're on the opposite lane than we usually are. Nice. Going to stage. My 60 foot is not very great, but I come around them in the end, which is good. Heck yeah. Now, qualifying in the first place is actually really good, because obviously it gives you that spin token. Also forgot to mention, I have a little tray of orange chicken right here beside me, so if I randomly stop talking, it's because I'm taking a bite of my delicious chicken. Like just now. Oh, hey, look, it's the same guy. I just whipped up on you, mate. You're gonna get beans, creams, and filled with cheese. Gotta concentrate. Oh no. It doesn't have more than 6 gears. So, the reason I, bounced it off the limiter was I was trying to see Oh my god. 10.8. That's a good time. But I was trying to see if it was gonna kind of rebound, because it does that every now and then. It'll hit it and then bounce up slowly and then go back because it's got wheel spin, but it didn't do that. Let's see. Now, all of these things, you do not want them to get damaged. They will eventually. And the reason you don't want them to get damaged is because it costs money to repair them. Most expensive is the engine. That's like, if it blows up, that's a lot of money. You're gonna have to, it gives a lot of damage. So we're gonna get this wheel spin. $5,000? Wowee! Alright. I shouldn't have any issue beating these guys. And because it seems like it's gonna be pretty much all the same thing, I'm gonna pause until I win or lose. So, yeah. So, that last race, you can see that alert sign right there? I fucking blew my engine up. I missed a shift and completely trashed the engine. So this money that I was planning on spending on more upgrades now has to go into fixing my engine so I can keep racing. That was not a good run for me. It blew up like at the very end. Just as I was at the precipice of winning, the engine just shit itself. And so, fuck me. Alright, if anything interesting happens, I'll be sure to include it. Ooh, that's a cool car. Hey, look who won the event. Yeet. Okay, he was actually really close. I wasn't... I was not sure whether or not I was gonna beat him, but I managed to do it. So we're gonna use my other spin token and see if I can get more than $7,000. I guess that is more. Alright, so we're gonna slap some new upgrades on this bad boy. Now, next thing I'm gonna do, because having good tires really does result in faster times, and it should also mean less wheel spin. So I'm gonna get the... I'm gonna get the 10.5 flicks. I'm gonna do that. I am also... Now... I did not mean to do that. So, usually I go for nitrous, but because I'm trying to be a little bit different, we're gonna put a turbocharger. Now, basically what turbochargers do in this game is they recycle the car's exhaust, essentially, cool it down, and then force it at high speeds back into the engine, making more power, essentially. That's all you need to know, so we're gonna buy one of those, which is probably now a good thing that I bought the things that I did. And then, just to make sure that our engine does not explode it horrendously, we're gonna buy a better engine block. I wanted to get the better heads. Okay, I'm gonna save up money to get race-ported heads, so that way it has better strength and better power, and they're pretty cheap. Now, we're gonna do one. Oh, this is perfect. So, basically, the Outlaw Challenge is, it's like, on a scale from 99 to 100, and you can only use street cars, because eventually you get to, like, legitimate race cars, like the top fuel dragsters. But this stuff is for, you know, for stuff. I wish it was an 8th mile. I wish more of these were 8th mile, because those are the more fun ones, because they don't last very long, and... Oh, look! My turbo boost gauge. I really don't know how this race is gonna go. This game doesn't really scale. It scales your enemies, not your enemies, it scales your opponents based on, your level. So, because I have these upgrades, I'm just gonna end up kicking their absolute ass. I'm like begging my engine not to explode horrendously. Holy crap, that was terrifying. Number 100 on the outlaw list. See, I ran a 9.3. I absolutely demolished that guy. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this episode. If you liked the video, be sure to drop a like. If you want to see more content, be sure to subscribe and let me know down in the comments if you want to see more of this. I'm probably gonna end up playing more on my own anyways, but if you want to see me making more videos of it, be sure to let me know. See all you duders in the next episode.